So today we just watch Crime 101.
Okay.
That is a thriller action movie based on a novel that feature Thor himself and Halle Berry and Barry something, that is the guy from Eternals. And it's basically a heist movie where Christopher Hemsworth plays how do you call it?
A thief.
A 101. No.
Serial thief.
Yeah, it basically steals couriers of jewelry and
High value items.
high value items and on a 101 in Los Angeles road, and he has like a code. He's always like don't warn people and blah blah, like a very movie style. And there is the new guy on the block that wants to steal his heists. So he has I don't know how to describe this movie because it's a heist movie. He has a last heist that he wants to plan, and it's a high value one. And he got involved with Halle Berry, that is a what do you call it? Insurance evaluator that gives them the details.
Insurance company.
The thing is, the movie is long, and he has like a lot of small plots that like he has the police that is Mark Ruffalo that is like trying to catch him, and it's a 2.5-hour movie that drags a little bit in my opinion. But what is your thought?
Yeah, I think it drags a lot. It's very slow. The movie itself, I don't know where they want to focus. Do they want to focus on Chris and their heist with the police and the investigation, on Chris and his love life, on the insurance lady and her life?
Yeah, I think the problem is they try to adapt probably a lot of the part of the novel to try to give a little bit of backstory to everybody, and
the background of the thief, the other guy, the old guy, and the new thief.
Yeah, and
I just think that it drags a lot. For it to be action, I don't think it is. It is action. It's a little bit like drama. Well, I understand they need to build something up for each of the character, but it's too much.
You could have cut a lot because
it's simple, it's straightforward.
The movie is very straightforward, but he drags so much in everything, and for 2.5 hours he starts to wait on you as you watch, especially on the middle part that is the preparation, and then it goes back and forth.
It doesn't give you too much excitement. And then the other one, I think I like most of the characters, but I think they did not do a good casting with the main lead, because there's nothing against Chris, because I think he's oozing with appeal, and if you're very confident already, I think it's very difficult for you to do a less confident role, because in here I think he was supposed to have like a little bit of anxiety, ADHD, but he does not portray OCD.
Not ADHD.
He does not portray that very well. There are scenes that they try to force it on him, like probably scripted one, to touch this, touch that, do this to make you look like OCD, but they don't carry it very well all throughout. So I don't know if it's the best way to portray the role. I don't know. I have no idea, but it's only my thoughts.
Yeah, he needs to portray like a very methodic thing, but with the backstory like a little bit traumatic and like damage. And
it doesn't support his personality, I guess. Maybe someone else could have carried it a little bit better. That's all. What's your rating?
You did not say your rating.
Should I go first?
I can give my. I did not do my thought.
Oh, you already commented. Okay, what's your additional thought?
You can say your rating since you already did your thoughts. So.
Yeah, probably a mid for me. It's not that I hate it, but I think it's dragging and a little bit boring as it's an action movie. So probably a 5.
I did like it a little bit more than you because I'm maybe I'm more used to slower movies. But I think that you are correct. In the I did not like too much the resolution, but
the resolution is smart. It's one of the reasons I didn't give it below 5.
I think the movie drags a lot. It's when I say a lot, it's a lot. It starts strong, like presenting the character, but then it doesn't. You don't need to go in that much detail. We most of the characters in the first half an hour, and then it tries to create a dynamic with the second thief that is played by Barry, and I don't think present a love story in the middle of the movie that I don't think is necessary to list as detail or what they wanted to do. It doesn't introduce almost anything in the story. I know that he maybe is present probably in the novel, but it could have been cutted and reduced, and they could have trimmed a lot of parts to.
I think the love story is a nice touch, but all of the scenes, all of characters, they could have compacted it, and they would still be able to show the story behind each of them.
No, you have like the example, like the police guy played by Mark Ruffalo. He starts and then we have like the scene him getting dumped by his wife. It's not necessary. You could have cut that and he start like him already in that position, because he doesn't bring anything, and he introduce 15 minutes more on the runtime of doing like a couple of scenes that don't bring anything to the plot himself, that you could have cut it. So
what's your rating?
Since I like it a little bit of some of the actions, I will probably give it a 6. I'm not as negative as you, but
5 is not negative, it's
mid.
mid.
Yeah.
Okay,
See you in the next one. Bye.